Good evening, I'm Philip Coleman.
And I'm Lauren Brooks. Our top story tonight comes from Bibb County.
That's where there was a fatal shooting at a construction site in Centreville. WVUA's Robert Stevenson begins our team coverage from there.
Centreville Police Chief Mike Nichols says the shooting happened at about 8:30 Friday morning.
We had a dispute between workers inside the future Board of Education building.
He wouldn't elaborate on what caused the argument, but one of the men had a gun and shot the other person, killing him. A business owner across the street from the site told me off camera he heard the shot. After the shooting at the future site of the Board of Education, one of the construction workers ran. He ran across the street right here into this gas station just across from the construction site. He ran inside to ask workers there to call for help. Janice Pendley was behind the counter when it happened.
He was scared. I mean, he was standing right beside the fellow that got shot, and it just scared him so bad. He ran in here, and he didn't have a phone, so he ran in here and told us to call 911.
Pendley said the man, so shaken up from what he saw, locked himself in the bathroom until police arrived. Chief Nichols says the shooter was apprehended shortly after the incident and is now in the Bibb County Jail. Have not released the names of the suspect and victim in this case. Centreville Police Chief Mike Nichols says both were working for an out-of-town electrical company. Now, this morning's shooting happened in the midst of Bibb County High School's homecoming festivities. How is the community moving on from this tragedy on such an important day? WVUA's Sarah Killian continues our team coverage.
Word of this morning's shooting spread fast to the small community of Centreville. For many residents, fear was an immediate reaction.
I was scared because of the location that it was at. It was on campus near the school, and being homecoming, I knew a lot of people were around.
It was kind of shocking because at first it was out that it was at one of the schools, and so that was kind of, upsetting.
Many say they feel this morning's shooting couldn't have come at a worse time.
Everybody's moving on, and they realize that there's been a death, but we hate that, that tragic thing had to happen on homecoming day.
This parade just demonstrates the strength of the Centreville community, not letting this tragedy keep them from moving on with their homecoming festivities.
Everybody realized that the day is a big day. A lot of people coming back into town for class reunions and that kind of thing.
I had the mindset that, enjoy the day with my child, so, I feel sad, sympathy for the family and the suspect, but we must move on.
Though the community is moving forward, the thought of this homecoming day tragedy will still be present.
In the back of our minds, it's still going to be there regardless of the day going on. But we do have the families in our prayers and our thoughts for both sides, because it is a tragedy, for a small community like ours.
Reporting in Centreville, Sarah Killian, WVUA News.
Residents say they are committed to carrying on the homecoming celebration for the sake of the students who've been looking forward to this day. All their homecoming festivities are continuing as scheduled.